hot and techy Brezza, the Citybird SUV.
It's time for our Maruti Suzuki Arena presents Safe Hands of the Day. And while we saw a thrilling century from Sunil Narayan in a top-of-the-table clash between KKR and RR at the Eden Gardens, from that first innings, Mitch McClanahan, Ian Bishop and Wasim Jaffer will pick, perhaps for the first and maybe last time in this category, Avesh Khan. I say that with no disrespect, because you don't expect a fast bowler to pluck one of those, even though I've got two over here. Let's ask Mitch and Bish why Avesh Khan's one-handed effort to get rid of Phil Salt makes this cut.
Well, because it's probably the hardest type of catch to take, if I'm going to be completely honest, because when you release the ball, you never ever, as a fast bowler in particular, you're never ever prepared for the ball to come back at you, and it's an absolute reaction catch. And I think the way that he saw it, he's realised it, and he's had to move, and he's fallen with it. And now with how much they look at the ball not being put on the ground, at the last minute he rolled his back of his hand underneath the ball to secure the catch. It was high quality.
You were giving me a look when I said fast bowlers don't take these great catches, so why don't you put me in my place?
No, it's very difficult to do that with you. The one thing he had going for him, if anything at all, is after you deliver, you're going to go off that way anyway. He didn't have much of a chance because it came back very, very quickly. But what I credit him for is that you can't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. So he saw it coming in his vision. He got the left hand out there before the body actually went, and it hit in lovely parts of the hands, which allowed the fingers to close around it. So I think that's spectacular, and great credit to Avesh and to the fast bowling compatriots.
Indeed. Wasim, Indian fast bowlers, not West Indian, Indian fast bowlers don't often make this segment, but Avesh Khan, from what you've seen of him, that's sure even his teammates would have a laugh and a chuckle, but be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, he's not a bad fielder, first of all. He's a good outfielder. But that was a special catch. You don't see that happening that very often. And especially of Phil Salt, who was dropped early on.
Yeah.
And he could be dangerous, comparing to what he did in the previous game. So considering the player who he caught, I thought that was a good catch. I mean, it was probably one of the best IPL catches in this season.
Yeah, absolutely. The next time it goes in the air between Sanju Samson and him, do you think Samson should move away and Avesh is the safer pair of hands, perhaps, right? Thank you very much to Wasim Jaffer, Ian Bishop, Mitch McClanahan. Avesh Khan, one-handed, excellent at the Eden Gardens, and therefore, in our Maruti Suzuki Arena presents Safe Hands of the Day.
All new hot and techy Brezza, the Citybird SUV.